the video. Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and today I will be telling a creepy story over a drawing stuff. I'm gonna start doing drawings with my, I guess, Reddit stories or creepy stories. Okay, so this is the first story. It is called Abductions at the Library. I always replay this day in my head because I've slowly come to realize just how lucky I was. I was a first-time mom and 3 months pregnant with my second child. I took my oldest to the library for a reading and singing group they had. He was about 18 months old at the time. After it was done, he wanted to go to the library park that was attached to the library. I had grown up in this city, and the library I took him to was one of that I frequented as a kid. It was odd to me that it was empty all the time. The park was well maintained, structures new, and it had a nice volleyball pit. There were new covers on tables and was well shaded by tall trees and a wall of bushes. We headed over and I took a seat on one of the benches. My back was facing the street and the parking lot was to my left. He had been playing for about 20 minutes when I felt my stomach drop. I don't know why, but something told me to turn around. There was a man walking to us. He looked to be in his 30s with a blue polo shirt, a pair of jeans, and dark brown hair. I am overly polite, so I just carefully moved closer to my son. When I look up again, I noticed that he started walking faster. Now my body starts to tense up, and I realized how odd this was. He had no children. All the available bathrooms are in the library, and no one else is around. What did he want with me? I stand up and pick my son up with me. Even he has gotten quiet and started staring at the man, who is now in a half-jog, half-walk combo. The whole time he maintained eye contact. There was no smile, no questioning looks, and no anxiety, just determination. I glance at the parking lot and see that another class just let out. The man finally pauses and looks in the same direction. He carefully moves to the right and closer to the trees and starts toward me. At this point, I'm trying to decide if I should scream, run, attack him, or D all of the above. My son suddenly let out a sob and followed it with a no. It was like a switch had clicked, and the guy stopped. He blinked a few times, put his foot back forward, and then hesitated. He bit his lip and turned around and walked back to the sidewalk where the street was. There was never any indication by his appearance or even most of his actions that would have told me he was going to do something bad. The only thing that gave it away was his eyes and the hesitation at the end. He looked like he was going to give her a fight or some internal demons and was about to make a choice to truly hurt his person. I couldn't feel it in my gut. I ran to my car once and he had never gone and I called my mom crying. We never did go back to that park, and from that point on I carried a mace or a small pocket knife on my keychain. That is a very, very scary encounter with a child, and I would be really, really worried that for my child's safety, because what if the man hadn't hesitated and hasn't gone back? He would have taken your child or something. And to just be really careful with children, guys. If you're an adult, be really careful, because there are some people out there who like to take children for different reasons. This is a very serious topic, and yeah. Instead of another Reddit story, I'm going to be going on about how I want to do Reddit stories and art. So I mainly do Roblox play, I play Roblox parkours, and then tell my Reddit story and edit the Reddit thing popping up. But I kind of want to do drawing and Reddit stories and other stories as well. I haven't been posting lately because I technically, honestly, didn't want to. By didn't want to, I mean I wasn't really focusing on it at the time. Now I'm going to try and post more often, or make YouTube. I kind of want to make this in the future. I'm 13 right now. I'm 13 years old right now. I kind of want to make this my job in the future, and I also want to have a future job as an artist. My main art stuff is anime. I mainly do anime. I have a DeviantArt account and a Pixart account, so if people don't have DeviantArt, they can go on Pixart. If they don't have Pixart, they can go on DeviantArt, And if not, go on Reddit, because I do post on a subreddit that is, let me find the Reddit thing. The Reddit is r/animeart, and people post like art stuff on there. Like basically it's basically anime, so they like to basically they draw there. Basically they post their art that they do, and I post a couple of my stuff on it, and yeah, it's a pretty good subreddit. You should go and on it and stuff. I'm gonna tell you guys more about myself right now. Okay, so I love Harry Potter. Harry Potter is one of my favorite series, actually. I'm reading Order of the Phoenix right now. Please do not spoil it in the comments, please. Please don't, because I will be sad if you do. But I'm reading the Order of the Phoenix. I have 2 more books to go. And yeah, I went to Universal as well. I tried Butterbeer. It was really good. Butterbeer is just cream soda, but it really tastes really good. And the rides are so much fun. If you guys live in Florida, or if you guys want to go on a trip to Orlando, I recommend Universal. It's a fun experience. You guys, when I was younger, I went there and I got like a wand and stuff. Wingardium Leviosa. My favorite character in the Harry Potter series is, of course, Harry Potter, but also Hermione. She's too smart for her own good. My least favorite character in the whole series is Umbridge. I do not like her. She is like the worst teacher I could have ever heard. She is worse than Snape, and that's saying a lot, because Snape does not like Harry on a level. But that's, I guess, not... I mean, it's not really justified, but I guess for his reasoning it is, in my opinion, because his father was really, really rude to him. Like, you cannot believe, like... One of the memories he had is when Harry Potter's father was bullying Snape in a way, and at least Lily James, like, helped a bit. Like, Lily helped by, like, saying, oh, leave him alone, and yeah. My favorite video games so far is Roblox. I like Minecraft as well, but I don't really play it much because I rage. Well, not rage, but when I had a Minecraft account, I lost the account and I got kind of mad. I also play Fortnite, but I'm not really that good at it. I think you guys already know about my favorite anime is Demon Slayer. I've also been getting into Fairy Tail. It's a really good anime. If you guys like wizards, mainly I'm a wizarding type of person, I guess. If you guys like wizards or anything like witches, wizards or something, or celestial beings, then you guys should watch Fairy Tail. I'm almost in 8th grade, so I'm finished with 7th. I'm going to 8th grade, and I am scared because I can't believe how fast time flies by because I'm about to be in high school. This is insane. This is insanity. I can't stand this. I can't believe I am about to go into high school. In 6th grade, I got, like, bad grades. 7th grade, I got good ones, but that's because I did extra credit, and I actually, like, try to listen to the teacher, because last year, all I did, quarantine stuff, remember that COVID thing? Yeah, quarantine, I played video games all day. I didn't really care about schoolwork. And then I got into face-to-face learning, and I think face-to-face learning is better, because, I mean, I get to meet people in person, and also, I get to experience me, like, if I play a video game in the middle of class, the teacher might call me out on it. But when I'm like in a Zoom call, or like we use Launchpad or something, but whenever we're in a video call, I can play video games, and I muted the call, and the teacher would send me like a little private message saying, "Jocelyn, are you on the lesson?" And I would just completely ignore it. Same thing happened for when I got I think I got COVID, but I didn't. But when I got a sickness, people thought my family members thought it was COVID. So when I got it, they took tests and I was out for 14 days. I did the same goddamn thing. I tried to pay attention, barely did. I'm like, this is vacation for me. I don't have to go. Yeah. I barely paid attention, and I didn't even pay attention in art class. But that's because I probably drew on paper and watched YouTube share my story. Right now it's the summer, and honestly, I haven't really gotten to do much. By much, I mean I got to go to summer camp, and That's really fun. I really like my summer camp because they have different themed weeks, and we also get to cook there. We get to we get to cook. But I didn't really. The only experience I got with like cooking is making tacos. I don't know. It's just random. We made like tacos, and then other people made deviled eggs. I wish I could have made it, but I couldn't. Cause yeah. A talent show is also coming up. I need my Nana to print it. My grandmother. There's a talent show coming up. I posted it on I guess everywhere basically. And I asked people to rate it because, like, if I ask my family members, they're just going to say it's good and they don't want to hurt my feelings. But strangers on the internet, they're either going to say it's really good or you suck balls, go get a better drawing, loser. It's basically what I want people to say, like, critique me on my art stuff. What do I need to learn to do, like, what do I need to learn? What do I need to, like, improve upon? Because right now I'm doing just characters. I like to do, landscapes as well, but my landscapes are pretty much like bad. And they're like not better than average. I would just say I know what a foregrounded background is. And if you expect me to draw a tree, all I'm gonna draw is like a broccoli or something. Or like I'm gonna draw like tree branches and like a ton of leaves on it. I think that's what it is. I'm explaining what a tree is when I know what it is. Oh my god, so much. I'm a pretty chill person. I'm a bit impatient. I'm just gonna say I'm a little bit impatient with things, but I could wait. I can wait a long time, but like, if it's too long, then I am just like erratic. My favorite YouTubers are as follows: Gloom, Laurenside. Gloom left because of reasons of her health, and I'm fine with that. I like to watch her old videos. Laurenside left for her mental health, and honestly, support it. Keep doing you. Take care of yourself, Lauren. Her latest video is really funny. You guys should watch it. I also like commentary videos, like Minecraft in the background, and then they like, basically like trash upon people. Basically, that's basically what commentary is, I guess. Only if it's like Reddit. I like Dark Dom. He's really funny. He does Reddit posts. Really funny. Poncho, Decept. They usually cover the same things as every other commentary YouTuber, but I don't know. They're just funny in their own ways. I like Scrubby because of his story times. I like to listen to it while I either draw or do something, or like cleaning. Like say if I'm cleaning, or like cooking. Honestly, I kind of did that. Okay, so whenever I was making a stew, I would play Scrubby videos and listen. My dad doesn't really like him. He says he sounds pompous and like a brat, but I'm just like, his videos are fine, and I'm just really like, you know what, the story times are good. I'm listening to it. What I want to do in the future is I'm thinking of doing like art and commentary together, or like Reddit posts. I said this before, that I want to do Reddit and art, but I also might want to do a commentary thing sometimes. I am a girl, but I feel like, not secretly, but like, I sometimes act like a boy, and like, act like a girl and sometimes. Is that weird? I think that's weird. As you can clearly see, I am a cringe ball. I am just all over the place. When I was younger, I had like really low self-esteem, and now I'm just like, hey, everyone's gonna say shit about me. Let's just, give it up for me. I'm kinda, not really scared for the 8th grade, because I'm gonna be in the same school until I'm in high school. High school is where I really wanna, basically do better than I did in all my years of school. Right now I'm in middle school, and I already have myself as a reputation as a quiet girl. I want to have the same reputation, basically, but better grades. So basically what I want to do is I want to focus on, work, schoolwork, and then go to friends, because basically, I'm not saying friends are a waste of time, because they're not. They are really fun to hang out with, and they're really helpful at times, yes, but when I used to have friends, maybe it's probably because of video games, but, I'm really, I feel like I'm somewhere between an introvert and an extrovert. At home, I'm an extrovert, because, people know me. People at home, like, they can see me, they know how I act. But in a social setting, people change, and I mean, they're just gonna change, and we're not gonna have the same interest in it. That it's gonna be awkward, like what it happened to my last friends. What it happened to my last friend, I had a friend, and we had the same love for a certain anime, Demon Slayer, and we only built our relationship off of that, I think, because we also had the same taste in YouTubers, but that was probably about it. We need, like, a little bit more, and then, like, we suddenly started drifting apart, and she hanged out with her other friends while I just, like, sat in the corner by myself until I met, like, another friend. I feel like I get on better with, like, girls than guys, because I don't get, like, dudes' jokes sometimes. I have a friend that's a guy, and I really do not get his jokes. I barely get them. I do not know what in the hell he's saying half the time. Probably from the internet, but yeah. I feel like with girls it's better, because, like, I can just act funny around them, and they won't be rude, I guess. Guys have their own way of showing, like, friendship, and girls have the other way of friendship. Girls, and I'm not saying most girls, I'm not saying all girls are, like, sweet and kind, but, like, by sweet and kind I mean, like, they show in their own way of, like, being a friend. And I'm also including my cousin in this. She is my best friend. Okay, so basically, here's a level to my friendship meter, I guess. My cousin is, like, the gossip person. Like, I go to her when I want to hear a story, and, like, and whenever she, like, wants to talk to me about something. I also have a friend in the seventh grade. Good luck to her. But whenever I go to her, I want to, like, you know what? I want to have a fun time with her. When I go to my dude, like, I'm just gonna call him a dude. Whenever I go to him, I just expect the same thing, fun. But, like, by fun I mean, like, I guess jokes, basically all jokes. Yeah, that's basically it. In my household, I have, like, a lot of people who love me, and I love them as well. And yeah, I have a pretty good life. I'm not gonna complain about that. I have everything that I've ever wanted, and I feel like I am a brat sometimes, which most of the time I kinda am. I'm being honest right now. I am mostly, like, pretty much it. So at times I can be a piece of shit, but if I like to, you know, if I want to, like, be nice at times, I can. Basically, like, sometimes, like, at school, I mainly just closed off from everyone. I like to be, like, in my own bubble. Technically in the mornings, and then in the afternoons I tend to express myself a bit. I'm usually like to be closed off in the mornings. First, I'm tired. Like, honestly, I wake up early in the morning. I wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm just like, I need coffee, because I do drink coffee. Every middle schooler drinks once, I guess. I think once drink coffee or none. But I usually drink coffee if I have parents' permission. Embarrassing. I'm embarrassing myself right now. Okay, so basically I like to, like, in the mornings, I like to be closed off and make it, like, quiet, because I want to start waking up, basically. I eat breakfast, I do my thing, and then in the afternoons, I'm more energetic, and I like to, like, I want to basically talk and, like, be energetic. I kind of want to, you know, like, make a friend or something. And then there's a layer of middle school and its awkwardness. By awkwardness, I mean, like, you know, people are rude in middle school. Kids are mean for no reason. By no reason, I mean they'll find anything to make fun of. And, you know, me, I do the same exact thing. Every child, every child does it. Every child once, I think, has done it. And I kind of, you know, sometimes I can take a joke, but sometimes whenever someone, like, hurts my feelings, I get really defensive. Like, I get really, I guess, mad, per se. And if they're joking around with me or being, like, the same thing, being mean, I just ignore them. Or I come up with a response saying, hey, leave me alone or something. Also, I tend to talk trash because I'm really competitive. Like, whenever I'm playing dodgeball, I would, like, say, like, oh, you guys suck. This team sucks. I am a sore loser, yes. And then, like, some people might get angry at that, which, I mean, that's who I am. Okay, so basically this one time, this was a day where I got, like, a nice new haircut, okay? This is where I got a haircut. It was nice. And we were playing, I think it was kickball or something, lacrosse or something, I don't know. And then we, like, I started, my team lost, but I was just saying I won. And then these two kids, one had, like, orange hair, and the other one, I mean, I can't really comment on her. She doesn't really talk much. She, one of them said, "Hey, your haircut sucks, and you, are a loser." I think that's what he said. In my response, I said, "Hey, Carrot Top, you shouldn't really be talking." I didn't really hear his response because I was, like, walking away from him because we were going back to our locker rooms. But I technically ignored him after that. He showed that he was a jerk, and I was just like, nope, I don't eat that, and I left. And I don't associate with him again because he's shown that he was a jerk. Anyways, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel because, you know, if you want more drawing content and want more Reddit videos, want more stuff, this was just a Q&A sort of thing. And